Hello and welcome to News Intervention. I am Vivek Sinha. The world was crying when forests in Amazon burned. The world also cried when the forests in Australia burned. But sadly, the world isn't aware of the forests in Balochistan that have burned on the night of September 19th and 20th. These Kech forests, the Dasht forest as we know it, was spread across 100 acres at the Kech district of occupied Balochistan, which burned. The entire forests have been burned. But there's an important difference between the Australian forest and Amazon forest. The Balochistan forest didn't burn because of any climate change effect or they were facing the wrath of global warming. It's not the case. The case is the Pakistan army deliberately burned this Dasht forest in occupied Balochistan. Yes, you heard it right. The Pakistan army burned these forests. Look at the video first. At midnight of September 19th and 20th, the Pakistan Army, along with its local armed supporters, the Death Squad, set fire to the Dasht, Upsi, and Guz forest areas. The fire soon turned into an inferno and engulfed the entire Dasht forest and reached the Jan Muhammad Bazar. Soon the forests of Gorag, Dap, Doomb, Langasi, Jan Muhammad Bazar, and Zareen were completely burned in this massive fire. The big question is, why did Pakistan army burn these Dasht forests? Well, the entire Balochistan is protesting against the illegal occupation of Pakistan. They want independence. The entire Balochistan is protesting in one voice. And in the garb of curbing this freedom struggle across Balochistan, the Pakistanis, the Pakistani army, they think that they have a license to do anything and everything in Balochistan. And that is why they burn down these Dasht forests, because they feel that because of these forests, the freedom fighters take refuge in these forests and they carry out attacks against the Pakistani army. They speak out against the atrocities of Pakistani army and they backed their death squads. So they felt it's right to burn these forests. That's what been one of the major reasons. This video was taken just a few days before the Pakistan army lit up the Dasht forests. Look at the lush greenery and abundant water bodies. Pakistan army recently set up checkposts in different areas of Kech, and the burning of forests has been done with an objective to reduce local cover for the Baloch freedom fighters. Eyewitnesses say that the Pakistan army, along with its death squads, set fire to the forests in Dashte Kor, the area that lies between Langasi and Upsi. The fire soon spread due to the strong winds and turned into an inferno and engulfed an area of up to 50 kilometers around the Hasadi, Domb, Dap, Bandgash, Zareen Bagh and Jan Muhammad Bazar in Kech district of occupied Balochistan. These forests were home to hundreds of species of wildlife and served as grazing ground for the cattle. Numerous trees, butterflies, bulbuls, hawks, birds, and several other species of wild animals are found in abundance in these Dasht forests. In fact, this area of Balochistan had been in the grip of a massive drought for the last 2 decades due to very low rainfall. However, during the last 2 years, there were abundant rains which had increased the green cover and also the water level in forest lakes. The wildlife has just begun to return to these forests. Agriculture in these areas is dependent on rains. Farmers make check dams to collect the rainwater in their fields. And when this water dries up, the crops are grown in these fields. In the past, farmers, after taking one crop, used to wait for the next rainy season for another crop. Farmers in the Kech district of occupied Balochistan, they told that the recent rains had brought back life back to normal. The ground had turned green due to vegetation growth, the trees were growing, and they had taken crops, and they were waiting to harvest these crops. And when everything seemed right, when they thought that the life was returning back to normal in Dasht, in Kech area of occupied Balochistan, the Pakistan army struck and they burnt entire forest, entire Dasht forest, along with that the fodder areas, the standing crops, everything was burned down on the night of September 19th and 20th. Local farmers say in the past these Dasht forests provided fodder for their cattle and firewood for their homes. These forests had made human life sustainable in these desert-like areas for the last hundreds of years. The Dasht trees take around 10 to 20 years to grow tall and strong, and these natural forests had survived the last decade of erratic rainfall and extremely harsh climate. Recently, the Pakistani forces set fire to the palm orchard of Haji Gul Muhammad at the Shahbag Kalat in Gobard village of Tehsil Mand. This fire damaged trees worth millions of dollars. Haji Gul Muhammad is the son of Khodadad and cousin of former president of Baloch National Movement, Shahid Ghulam Muhammad. The burning of orchards, forests and standing crops is part of Pakistan's state-sponsored repressive policy to curb down the freedom struggle across occupied Balochistan. They want to instill fear amongst the local Baloch people that the freedom struggle is not going to go anywhere and that they have to continue living under the repressive Pakistani policy. That is why the Pakistanis are burning down the forests and the standing crops. And this state-sponsored repressive policy has led to massive deforestation across occupied Balochistan. Before burning the Dasht forests, Pakistani forces had set fire to a large number of Daz forests. These forests are in the nearby mountain range Mazanbad Dasht. Mountain goats, deer, and several other rare wild animals are found in these areas. During the last few years, there had been an improvement in the growth of wildlife, and the recent rains had also made the forests greener. Unfortunately, the Pakistani forces destroyed everything. Dr. Allah Nazar Baloch, the pro-independence leader of Balochistan, said in his tweet, Pakistani army continues its scorch the earth policy in Balochistan. Today, date palm trees were burnt in Gomazai Kech. A forest was burnt in Darmani Baint district, Avaran. Many houses were set ablaze in Pirandar, Avaran. In another tweet, Dr. Allah Nazar said, huge military operations going on in many parts of Balochistan. For scorch the earth policy, so many date trees burnt in Mand and forests of many km burnt in Langasi Kech, Soler and Toba areas of Gichk. A house burnt in Tank which was bombarded in 2012, killing a child, Bhakti and others. Over the last 1 month, Pakistani forces have burnt dozens of forests and hundreds of standing crop fields in Gachak, Mashke, Avaran and Zau. Thousands of houses have also been set on fire. Baloch intellectual Rahim Baloch, who is also the former chairman of BSO and former Secretary General of BNM, he said in his tweet, in a new offensive, Pakistan army has burnt huge orchards of date trees in Mand, a forest encompassing more than 50 kilometers in Dasht, and dwellings of civilians in Gichk area of Makran region. Pakistan army must be made accountable for scorched earth policy and war crimes in Balochistan. So now we know that this massive fire in Dasht forests of occupied Balochistan is an act of sabotage. This act of sabotage, this war crime has been committed by Pakistan army and its intelligence agency ISI. Let me reiterate, Balochistan was always an independent nation. Even during the British colonial rule, Balochistan was ruled separately by the British. Balochistan attained independence on 11th August 1947. It's really sad that on 27th March 1948, Pakistan Army and the Pakistanis, they captured Balochistan. Baloch have been fighting for the freedom struggle ever since then. And this current phase of freedom struggle has been going on since 2000s. Dr. Allah Nazar Baloch, he is the revered leader all across Balochistan, and he is leading this freedom struggle. Entire Balochistan is protesting, they're fighting, they're struggling for their freedom from Pakistan. And Pakistan is devising newer methodologies, newer ways to suppress this freedom struggle. Sometimes they pick up people, they abduct, they rape, they murder, they maim, they do anything. And now this forest fire. We've often heard how Pakistanis committed war crimes against Bangladeshis, which was East Pakistan. And after 1971 Indo-Pak war, it formed into a separate country, Bangladesh. The crimes against Baloch people are hundreds of times worse than what Pakistanis committed against the Bengalis of Bangladesh. The world cannot sit back and relax and say that this is an internal matter of Pakistan. This is not. The Baloch genocide, the war crimes against Balochistan, is the worst war crime of our generation. We have to take note. We have to raise our voice. Pakistan needs to be brought in front of the international community. They need to be made answerable. We cannot brush it aside as Pakistan's internal matter anymore. These dasht forests are just one of the war crimes. There's several war crimes going on. 40,000 people have been killed or they have been disappeared by the Pakistanis over the last 15 years. These 40,000 Baloch families have nowhere to go. No one listens to them. No one talks about their human rights violations. It's our responsibility to pull Pakistan for these war crimes. See you next week in another issue of Between the Lines. Thank you.